I want you to close your eyes and picture a young man standing on a desert ridge, staring at a twin sunset. He's not a prince, he's not a soldier, and he's certainly not a hero. Yet. He's just a kid who feels stuck, looking at the horizon and wondering if he'll ever be more than what he is right now. That image of Luke Skywalker from 1977 resonates because at some point in our lives, every single one of us has been that kid. We've all felt that we're meant for something bigger, but we're just too busy, cleaning droids or working the 9 to 5 to really see that path. Excuse me. Welcome back to Perspectives of Jerry. And today, in our Heroic Icons series, we're going to look at the most iconic farm boy in history, Luke Skywalker. We're going to talk about why his journey from Tatooine to the Jedi Temple isn't just a space fantasy, but a roadmap for how we can handle our own struggles in this modern world. But before we ignite the lightsaber on this one topic, if you're enjoying this series on Heroic Icons, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It tells the algorithm that these deep dives matter to you guys, and it helps me keep the lights on here at Perspectives of Jerry. Good to go? All right, let's dive into this. What makes Luke different from Optimus Prime or Superman is that he didn't start out perfect. Superman was born with the sun in his veins. Optimus was a leader for centuries, if not eons. But Luke was impatient, a bit whiny. He was reckless. In the 1970s and 1980s, this gave kids a hero they could actually relate to. We saw him fail. We saw him get stuck in trash compactors and lose his hand because he was just too dang headstrong. The perspective here is simple. Luke is a hero of growth. He reminds us that you don't have to be a finished product to start your journey. In today's world, we're all under so much pressure to be experts immediately. We see people on social media who seem to have it all figured out at the age of 20. They don't. But we only get treated to their highlight reels. Luke, on the other hand, here tells us it's okay to be a work in progress, and he shows us that heroism isn't about where you start. It's about the discipline that you show while you're learning. If you ask someone why Luke is a hero, they might just say, well, because he blew up the Death Star. But I want to argue that his most heroic moment didn't happen because he blew up a giant space station. It happened in a dark room, standing over a defeated enemy. At the end of Return of the Jedi, the Emperor is screaming at Luke to strike down Vader and take his place at his side. Luke looks at his own mechanical hand. He looks at his father. And he does the most radical thing possible. He shuts off his lightsaber and throws it away. I am a Jedi like my father before me. Defiant. Think about that. In a movie franchise called Star Wars, the ultimate victory wasn't won by a bigger explosion. It was won by mercy. Luke looked at a man that the entire galaxy had written off as a monster and said, there's still good in him. I can see it and I can feel it. In 2026, we live in a very disposable culture. We are quick to cancel, we're quick to judge, and we're quick to write people off forever. Luke's heroism is a lesson in grace. It's the idea that standing your ground and refusing to become the very thing you hate is the ultimate form of strength. It takes zero effort to swing a sword in anger, but it takes everything, everything that you have to offer a hand in forgiveness. Luke's biggest struggle wasn't the Empire, it was the dark side that was within himself. He had to deal with fear and anger and the temptation to the easiest path. For us today, the dark side looks a lot like burnout, cynicism, outrage. We're bombarded with reasons to be angry every time we check our phones. Luke's training with Yoda wasn't just about moving rocks with his mind, it was about self mastery. It was about learning to be still, to breathe, and to act from a place of peace rather than a place of panic. When we emulate Luke Skywalker today, we aren't looking for a lightsaber. We're looking for that Jedi calm. We're looking for that ability to step back from the chaos, look at the dark side of the world, and just choose not to let it change who we are. Luke changed the world because he showed us that even a farm boy can face a titan. He taught us that failure is just a teacher in a funny robe, and that compassion is the most powerful weapon in the universe. I want to thank you all for spending time with me today again. If this trip to a galaxy far, far away, uh, meant something to you, please remember to like and subscribe on your way out, because it does truly make a difference for the channel. And if you find these perspectives valuable and you want to help me just a little bit more, please click the link in the description below to buymeacoffee.com/perspectives of Jerry. It means a lot to me. It helps these perspectives coming. It keeps the lights on a little bit. And I do really appreciate the support. I honestly do. So until next time, folks, I want you to keep looking at the horizon, but stay focused on the now. Everybody, have a great day, and may the Force be with you.